Alrighty, I'm here. I'm alive. We're gonna jump right into it. Hello, Wask. I'm currently in West Watch. As per usual, playing on the Cold Eve server. But let's quickly Lifestone tie here, because I haven't been doing that much. Somebody in the comments of a previous stream. Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong one. Ugh! God damn it. I meant to bind. Come on. Come on. Why is it not working? Here we go. I cast the wrong spell. Actually, do I even have it set up? Is another question. Lifestone Recall. Okay, let's load up the spell book. I guess because I haven't actually been playing very often. Oh, it's right there. I guess because I haven't been playing that often, I kind of don't take care of stuff like this. But I'm going to try to play more. So we'll hopefully stay on top of that shit. Alrighty, so today we're going to do some of the Whispering Blade stuff. Yeah. So we'll redo the Daracost Ruin. I don't know if I'm going to get the rewards for it or not, but I'm hoping. Looks like they patched the bugs with that quest. But I'm just curious, like, I think there's a chance it won't work for me because I already handed the quest in, but I'm not 100% sure. I handed it in, but I didn't get the rewards, basically. And sorry, it's in East Watch. Oh fuck, I went to the wrong town. West Watch, not East Watch. And I accidentally went to Cillian. Since this is more of a Sanamar quest, but you can also turn it in Cillian. But just because I had Cillian in my head, like the next quest we're doing, we actually do in Cillian. But in any case, this is... This is the quest we did a while back. And it won't really progress us in Whispering Blade, but it is story significant. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pull up the portal chords. 70N. No, sorry, that's where it starts. Where's the portal? (74.2N), 74.2W. Maybe locked from me? Oh, hopefully not. Oh wait, it's over here. Or wait, no, it was over here, sorry. And are you in the Ordina Rosu out of curiosity, Wask? Because if so, no, you're Whispering Blade. Sweet. So you might just be level locked, basically. Oh, fuck. Hello, Jer. And I do not... This does not seem right. Sorry, I'm supposed to be going east. That's why it doesn't seem right. Too far west. How are you, Jer? There, that's the portal. Kill these guys real quick. This world looks so empty. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. This is just how MMOs used to be. It is actually a huge world, as Wask says. It's the equivalent of 25 by 25, either K or miles. I can't remember. It's one of the two. Which is, I think it's still one of the biggest games in terms of land. And I am good, thank you. Elder Scrolls Daggerfall is huge too, but also empty. Yeah, there's a lot of MMOs or open world games that are like that. It's really hard to accomplish, you know. There are certain places in the game, 25 by 25 miles or kilometers. So I think it was actually the largest map up until The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker came out. But that map is obviously mostly ocean, so it's even more empty. But I'm not sure which games have a larger map these days. But probably, I would guess GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 probably have bigger maps now. But I'm not 100% sure about that. You know what? Sorry. Before we start getting too far into this, I should really double check the quest. Because I just want to make sure that I get all the things like readable stuff, for example. Notes, anything like that. Let me just bring up the map and see if there's anything I might miss. Oh yeah, Ancient Discoveries, Darakost Ruin Key, and Darakost Tomb. That's what we need. Or what I want. So, let's go back to the drop, which is right here. I just want to get my bearings looking at this map. There's a few things that are out of the way. Oh, whoops. And JR, something that's also cool about this game is it's not instanced like a lot of MMOs. So if you log on the same server as someone else and you go to the same place, you don't have to load separate instances until you find them. They're 100% going to be in the same spot. Like, everybody shares the same instance. So it's really an MMO in the biggest sense. You know, a lot of the newer ones, unfortunately, they are instanced. It's just the style of game forces them to be instanced. They're much more linear than they used to be, basically. We're going to go up and left. Left here. I think. I recall this area. It looks familiar. But eventually I'll play AC2, which they improved the graphics a lot, but a lot of people hated that game, unfortunately. I never played it, so I can't tell you. I've seen some of the complaints were it's too much like EverQuest. And this was kind of the game that built itself up for being different from EverQuest. So, you know, if the whole community wants not EverQuest, and then for the sequel they're like, we're going to make it EverQuest. I mean, very bad decision making. And other than that, I never played it, so I don't know. I don't know if it was fun. I don't know if it was just the fact that it was too EverQuest-like, and that otherwise it could stand on its own. But I do hope to be able to make that call for myself at some point. The one document we're looking for is over here. Somewhere. Sorry, let me load up the map again. Okay, you know, it looks like if I just keep going south, we'll find it. Yeah, there it is. There's also some people working on remaking AC2 in Unreal Engine. But, you know, we've seen game developers do shit like that before. They're like, oh, our competitors... Like, we have this one product, but our competitor is more successful, so we're going to emulate them with our sequel. And then everybody hates the sequel because you alienated the original players, but you couldn't captivate the new group of players you were hoping to captivate. Like, you gotta first worry about your original fans, you know? Okay. Is this the way? I let me just kill this guy real quick before I check out the door. Oh no, it isn't. There's just a frying pan in there. Eventually, I will actually try EverQuest. But it's probably not going to be for a long time. I'm actually trying to figure out when I can do more Phantasy Star Online stuff. So I think I'm just gonna do some PSO streams in like the wee hours, like 1 in the morning or something. But I basically decided I'm not gonna sacrifice any of my time that I've set aside for AC. But I do, you know, I want to grow the channel, obviously. And my very small amount of PSO content seems to have done decently. So I do want to make some more. Just kill this guy through the door. I installed ESO on the PC again today to play with a couple of friends. Oh, cool. See, that's another one I was thinking of, but I think on Twitch I decided that once I'm done with Dark Souls, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, I'll play some of the Elder Scrolls games. But I was originally planning to start with Morrowind, but I might just go straight to Oblivion. But my thought process is maybe once I finish those, I'll try ESO and do ESO over here. Because essentially, I don't want to do any MMO stuff on Twitch, and I don't want to do any of my Twitch stuff here. I want to keep them their own content. I always try to attack through the wall first. I started playing Monster Hunter Rise on Game Pass, but I keep going back to World. Yeah, I think Rise is a lot more difficult for some people to get into. At least a lot of people who primarily like World. Now, I will say I like World better, but there are some things in Rise that I like more. Like, there's a few things I really hate in World, but there's also some things I really hate in Rise, so overall I like both games. Just kill these guys real quickly. Actually, I guess we can just run back to town. And I'll look over these things I picked up. Rise gets a lot better with Sunbreak, I will say that. Whereas I think World I think was good all the way through, but it was definitely a lot better after Iceborne came out. And I guess some of the hunts in Rise I do like more. But I wish that Devil Ho was in Rise. Okay. Take a look at these. Veracast tome cannot be used. The description reads, a large tattered tome. It is covered in ice and appears to be quite ancient. And we have ancient discoveries. It's only one page, good. It's written by Sir Binwis Locke. We don't like that guy. He's written quite a few documents. When we first came across this place, we assumed it had been created by the Rush to inhabit its cold corridors. This structure is unlike any other Rush structure we have encountered, but we had no other theory for its creation. However, the more we explore this place, typo, the more I have come to believe that the Rushk are nothing more than this dungeon's most recent inhabitants. The Rushk did not build this place, something else did. Something ancient. Some race we have yet to encounter, perhaps. Some race that might even be native. And if they are native, do those natives still reside on this world? Or have they departed? And if so, why? Gameplay-wise, world is more appealing to me. I think gameplay-wise, I like Rise better. I just wish they brought the Slinger and Clutch Claw back. But I guess that would probably be too much. Sorry, we're going to Cillian. Like, once you unlock switch skills and swap scrolls in Rise, you have so many abilities. It's kind of crazy. And you get to customize the abilities too. Or you can customize your loadouts, which is quite nice. But yeah, I do miss the Slinger. But that being said, you changed her hair again. Yeah, she certainly did. Last time you were bald. We'll give her the Veracast tome. Damn it, nothing happened. I think it could be because I already handed it in. Or maybe I have to update my version. I don't know. Let's go back to the quest page real quick. Can I give Ancient Discoveries to someone? I can give it to the grandmother. You allowed the grandmother to examine your Ancient Discoveries book. The grandmother tells you, Sir Binwis Locke, I told Eleonora she could not trust the Loyalists. If only she had listened to me. Yeah, she ate the book. Oh, a nice getup over there. Let's quickly see if I can sell this. No. Okay, let's, town crier it. Is that a town crier? No. Is there even a town crier here? Oh, whatever. You know what? I screwed up a little bit. I was supposed to talk to her for the next quest. So let me just do that. Okay. Let this text load up. I wonder if you might help us, since you have helped us once before. There is a group of knights who has broken away from the murderous Viamontian loyalists. They call themselves the Knights of Karlun. Unfortunately for them, they possess something that would be useful to us, a ring that once belonged to Karlun, the great father of Viamont. I would have you take this ring from their leader. He's a ringleader. A knight named Sir Belfalor. Gonna head to bed. Have a good stream, broccoli. Thank you, Jer. Good night. Kill him if you must, but to even see this Belfalor, you must infiltrate the Knights of Karlun and gain their trust. They have a fortress located at 89 North, 67.6 W. Oh, nice. Awesome. Awesome possum. Yeah, let me lifestone here first. I know this is the base that has the eaters. Luckily, the portal is on this nifty Verindi bundle map. Okay. Okay. Damn, if this goes by quickly, I don't have anything else planned. I'm trying to plan what we do ahead of time. Because, I have something in mind for you. Nice. As I was saying, I try to plan these all ahead of time because I now realize a lot of people actually watch these videos after the fact. So I don't want to spend too much time bumbling around with no plan. But if people have requests or comments, I do appreciate them as well. Can't promise it's always gonna work out, but if nothing is ever stated, then nothing ever changes. Yinda Alduresa? Man, the text is so small. I don't know how I ever used to read this. My eyesight isn't getting worse. Like, actually, it's probably because the view is in widescreen now, and back in the day, it was square. I'm sure that has something to do with it. Anyway, the times are changing. The other master armorers have started work on a new type of shadow armor. I prefer the old ways, so I have decided to hang up my smithing hammer. The other master armorers will be happy to assist you. Oh, it's like a whole fucking town. I mean, a small town, but it is a setting you can change, font size. Yeah, you know, I probably should do that. Or maybe not. I feel like when I still struggle to read larger text, I'm just gonna look like I can't read. Nevertheless, there we go. Small. Oh man, that's way better. Woo! I mean, it does make me feel a little old, but oh shit, I didn't save. But I'm starting to get old anyways. Just kidding, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I won't say my age, but nobody needs to know. Okay. Okay. The other master armorers will be happy to help you. Let's talk to all these people. Speak with Sir Genazio. He deals with all outsiders. Hey, Genazio! Nope, this is Sir Guard. Says the exact same thing. Knights of Viamont are men, not monsters. Barici has gone too far. I thought you guys were loyalists. Have you come to join the Knights of Karloon? I do not trust you enough to send you on to speak with our Grand Master. Perhaps if you could prove yourself trustworthy. If you would enter our confidence, seek out the vile eater thing that swallowed my sword. It can be found at the heart of the eater pit, located at these coordinates. Bring me my sword and we will speak. Okay, I'm actually going to see if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. From Cillian, travel northeast to Karloon's fort. Speak to Sir Genazio. He'll send you to the eater pit. You go to the pit. Kill the eater. Get the sword. Bada bing, bada boom. Exit Karloon's fort. Actually, do one of these. There's only 2 portals. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey. Have to go west. Pretty much due west. I mean, these guys are modeled after Italians, right? So. Butter and I just finished binging the entire Sopranos. So good. I can't believe I never watched it before. I saw like 1 or 2 episodes in my whole life. And now we binged the entire thing. Oh my god. If you haven't watched The Sopranos yet, do yourself a favor. There's something that's very fascinating about sociopath. Like, you can't look away, you know? Just, fuck it. I was gonna just cut through, but let's just kill this guy. Cut him down. Are you into sci-fi? I am huge into sci-fi. Unfortunately, Butter is not. Fun fact, I'm actually writing a sci-fi novel. And I finished the entire rough draft and pretty much abandoned it. But actually, I finished most of the first edit as well. But I will get back to it someday. It's way too much of a passion project for me to completely abandon forever. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of The Expanse. When I work out, I actually listen to sci-fi books on Audibles. Right now, I'm listening to Critical Mass by Daniel Suarez, which is the sequel to Delta V. And I highly recommend both books, especially if you're interested in futurism, because they talk about a lot of lofty ideas that are totally, totally possible even with today's technology. But any of Daniel Suarez's books kind of have that theme. Ooh, Ebon Madaker hide. Let me look at the chords again. There we go. Pop them up on screen. Thank you, Verindi. Verindi bundle. And if you like kind of cyberpunk themes like VR and AR related stuff, he does have 2 books that I would say are sort of in that genre, but like teetering on the edges. They're really kind of like futurism meets cyberpunk. The books are, the first one is Demon, spelled Daemon, and the second book is Freedom TM. I highly recommend listening to them on Audibles because the reader, like if you like my reading, the reader of this book series, his reading blows my mind. Like I listen to these books just for the reader, pretty much. But also the books are great themselves. The reader is named Jeff Gerner. But yeah, the author is Daniel Suarez. Any of his books on Audibles are fantastic. But anyway, sorry, Colin, I was not ignoring you. I just got on a little bit of a rant. I've not seen Asheron's Call in so long. I remember playing this game with my dad so many years ago. Nice. What server did you play on? Out of curiosity. If you're wanting to get back into it, I do have a tutorial on how you can play it today. Which you can find on my main page. Somewhere on my main page. I should almost hotkey the link. Okay. So let's see here. We got to do the Eater Pit. Do I need a map? I'm just going to see how big the dungeon is. Nope. we could pretty much do the entire dungeon. I can't remember the server. I played it when I was 5 to 8 years old. Oh, okay. 30 now. Well, that's understandable. Okay, let's go in. It's definitely worth checking out again. Do you know what year you played it in? I mean, I guess that's like 25-ish years ago. So probably close to release. I still use this as an example of an amazing MMO template. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Oh, damn. Wasp can't go in. Okay. In that case, just realized I want to check real quick if there's any texts to pick up in here before we continue on. Because if so, I don't want to miss anything. This is kind of the benchmark MMO in my mind as well. Like the MMO that I rate all other MMOs against. And I guess it's probably a bad benchmark to use because MMO development has gone in a completely different direction. So it's almost like you're comparing two different genres at this point. This is like the non... If it was a subgenre of MMO, it would be the non-linear model. Whereas everything else is the linear model. No, I wonder if I can do this without healing pots, actually. So I should probably pick up whatever healing pots I find. This MMO is what made me love MMOs. So many fond memories of this game. Cool. What other MMOs do you play, out of curiosity? Quickness Self 6. Right now I'm playing mainly this and Final Fantasy 14. But I also play Phantasy Star Online, the original Phantasy Star Online, as well as PSO2. But I haven't been back to PSO2 in a while. Hey, Win-A-Lot! How goes it? How are you today? Void YouTube stream. Hell yeah, good to see you here. We're playing Asheron's Call, MMO action. If you don't know this game, it's one of the original MMOs. One of the original 3. But are you familiar with this game out of curiosity? OG Addiction. This was the major competitor for EverQuest. Like, a lot of people don't know about it, even though it was a very successful game. Like, it had a long run, but still, it's almost like a cult classic, right? Everyone talks about EQ, but AC is the best MMO creation. Yeah, I agree. Oh, fuck. I got critted. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave here. MMO is just addicting in general. Yeah, for sure. AC2 was mediocre. It was fun, but didn't hit the same. Yeah, I was just talking about that earlier in the stream. I never played it, but I do plan on giving it a try at some point. But I'm under the impression that it kind of tilted the fans because it wasn't Asheron's Call, basically. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm going to quickly portal tie. You cannot link to that portal, damn it! I was going to go buy some I was gonna go buy some potions. But anyway, how far of a run back is this? Sorry, let me bring up the other map. Oh, you know what? It's pretty close. Well, let's do that then. Lifestone back. But yeah, as I was saying, AC2, I think they tried to copy EQ's model too much. Like, from my understanding, it's a much more linear game. I don't think they sell potions anywhere here, to be honest. So I'll quickly go to Xanamar. And you know, I will say I don't think there's anything wrong with copying EverQuest's model, but if your community is staunchly, if part of their culture is we're not EverQuest, then you can't really copy EverQuest. Like, you're just alienating all those people. And if you don't have your base, who do you have? Like, I know what they were probably hoping is, oh, we're gonna keep our base and then attract more people who like games like EverQuest at the same time. But it's like, nope. You weren't able to do that, actually. Let's just, I don't know, sell 4 of these. Like, they were just looking at it from a money perspective, you know, in my mind. Like, they saw the dollar signs and then like, man, EverQuest made a lot of money. We should get in on that. Like, oh shit, now we made less money. I can see the RuneScape comparison, but OGAC just had so much in it. Yeah. Like, nowadays I realize that it does look very similar to RuneScape. But it's really, I wouldn't be surprised if RuneScape got a lot of its influence from this game, to be honest. But yeah, this game just has so much in it. They could remake AC with updated graphics, the AC core, and did it right. I could see it doing well. Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if they do make an AC3, first of all, I think it's very unlikely, but I also think it's possible, because MMOs are a good source of revenue if they can get off the ground. And that's all they care about. But if they did make an AC3, first of all, I think they would screw it up. But second of all, I think it actually might be successful, even if they screwed it up. Lord of the Rings Online is still going well, from my understanding. And that's Warner Bros. Boston. That's their current project. Dark Age of Camelot Unchained still hasn't released. Yeah. Dark Age of Camelot was another one of those greats from back in the day. Yeah, I never played it, but I do want to... It's another one I want to try. I can't promise that I'm going to try any of these games that I say I want to try, because, MMOs are a huge time sink. You gotta invest a huge amount of time to make it work. Alrighty. Let's, you know what? I'm life stoned to Cillian, so we can just head back there. I hope nobody gets tired of me rambling the same thing over and over again about the same games. I feel like half the time it's the same. I'm saying the same thing. Like, I'm currently playing this and I want to play that. The OG Dark Age of Camelot was a really good game, but nowadays MMOs go for the simpler approach, where games like AC, EQ, Lineage 2, Dark Age of Camelot had more complex concepts. Yeah, I hear that. But I do think there are some outliers, Like FF14 is an example, I think. It's kind of in between, It has complexity, but it also has linearity. It's a little bit of both, Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. Then I recently heard that Guild Wars had constant updates in the same way that Asheron's Call has used to have constant content updates, like an evolving story. I'll reread that in a sec here, Wasp. I once thought I heard a rumor that a mobile game would be made of AC. Well, yeah, I think Turbine might have had a subsidiary that made mobile MMOs. Like, wasn't there a Lord of the Rings Online mobile? But it was like more like one of those Facebook MMO type things, like in the early mobile gaming period. But they should do more with Asheron's Call, because it's such a amazing IP. Like, the amount of world development they've done on this game, it would just be a huge shame to not extend it. If Ashes of Creation delivers on their promises, then that will bring back the feel of AC in a modern MMO. Is that the one that came out, or it's in beta or something and has really blocky graphics? Like, almost like Minecraft style graphics. But maybe a step up from Minecraft. Because I saw something like that recently, and I remember when you said Ashes of Creation, I kind of remember Ashes being in it, but it's in alpha right now. It's not blocky. Okay, then that's not the one. The one I'm thinking of is extremely blocky, but some people who were AC fans were they were speaking promisingly about it. I don't know if it still exists, but I would also like to try Ballads online. Because I played the games it was based off of a lot. But yeah, I don't know if it exists anymore. When you get a chance, check out Ashes of Creation, but I need to go to sleep, was just browsing YouTube and stumbled across your stream and had to check it out. Awesome! Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Right now I'm always streaming on Tuesdays, but I'm trying to bring some more streams to YouTube as well. I'm just not 100% sure about the timing. Have a great night and enjoy your AC game time. Thank you. Good night. Enjoy the back of your eyelids. Sleep well. I should be paying attention to their names. One of them is called the Sword Eater. That was the XP here anyways. Worth keeping an eye on. The deadly force of your attack is so strong that famished eaters' ancestors feel it. But I am going to be doing a PSO stream at some point tonight as well. Death messages in this game are kind of cool. They are very cool. I really like the descriptiveness of them. Of course, I'm a insomniac person, so I have to stream in the evenings pretty much. Waking up early and streaming early is just very, very unlikely at this stage of time. Hold on, let's have some stamina tincture. There we go. But since I don't really have a following for the PSO streams, I just decided I'm going to do them super late. And I don't think anybody would be super confused either. Which is always a problem when you have multiple styles of content on one channel. There's a lot of famished eaters in this dungeon. No wonder they ate swords. Or one of them ate swords, I should say. Your killing blow nearly turns the famished eater inside out. I was browsing the AC2 forums a while back. I noticed somebody posted a picture taken from their phone of Assassin's Creed 2 not working on their computer. And the only reply was, "This isn't an Assassin's Creed forum. It's AC2, Asheron's Call." And the last time I checked out the Reddit, that was still the top post. So that subreddit does not get a lot of activity. And FYI, I don't really post on Reddit. I just get information from it. But I did see somebody made Reddit post about this channel. And when I see stuff like that, I always thank people. It's very humbling. Like some platforms, I don't like to share my stuff because I don't want to come off as spammy. Or cringe or whatever. Let me just check the other side real quick before we head over there. More eaters. What did I say these guys sounded like before? Oh yeah, the the game Don't Starve. They have these spiders, and they sound like the eaters in this game. Used to play Don't Starve a lot. Maybe we should go back to that at some point. But it's pretty difficult. It is a good game. It's kind of like a roguelike survival game for anybody who doesn't know about it. But the developer is actually based out of the city that Butter and I just moved from. Yeah, very difficult. But Clay Studios is the developer. They make a lot of different styles of roguelikes, like where it's kind of like they take a roguelike and combine it with another genre. Which is a pretty fun idea, in my opinion. You play the Together version? Yep, absolutely. But we play it on Switch, which I realize is not crossplay, unfortunately. But I think I have Needox, or what is it? Sorry, I have to look up the name. It's like something Oxygen, but I've never played it. It's by the same developer in any case. And I have that one on Steam. If I can find the name real quick. Oh, I have too much shit on Steam. I don't have it on Steam. What did I buy it on then? Can I... Or oxygen not included? Was that what it was called? Yeah, that is what it's called. Okay, I thought I had that game, but I must have bought something else and confused them with one another. Oh, Invisible Ink. That's the one I have. Well, damn, I don't even know anything about that game. Oxygen not included. Sounded very interesting, though. Seems pretty similar to Don't Starve. But it's more 2D, though. I mean, well, it is 2D. Okay, we got the Sword Swallower here. And another roguelike that I like quite a lot is Faster Than Light. Or FTL, Faster Than Light. It's a very short game, but it's a lot of fun. The deadly force of your attack is so strong that Sword Swallower's ancestors feel it. The force of your killing blow violently knocks a sword out of the creature's stomach. That's the sword, I guess. Okay, what else? There's supposed to be something on the ground here as well. Oh, exploration marker. An exploration marker. Speak with Sean, the Speedy of the Exploration Society in Holtberg for more information on these markers. Whole other quest? Okay. You examine the marker but are unsure what to do with it. Engraved on a small plaque is the symbol of the Explorers Society, a long series of numbers, and the name Sean the Speedy. Okay, well, let's not worry about that then. Just find our way out of here. Okay, you know what? I will consult the map here. Just because I don't want to go backwards through the dungeon if I can avoid it. Okay, I see. So the exit portal is pretty close to here. It's kind of to the left. Oh, this guy respawned. Let's kill him. Oh yeah, another thing about this quest, these guys might have also been a product of the Create a Monster contest. So I'll probably include that in the video I make about this quest. I think it's a little bit debatable if they actually are. I don't think they explicitly said it was. How do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of this? Go arrow. 100 of those markers found will give you a bag with more than 24 slots. Long quest. I'd like to do someday. Yo. How do I get rid of this? Also, welcome. Just do that? No. Type chords in chat. Oh, and that'll get rid of it? Or I guess I can link, and click them. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Ugh, even worse. Oh no. What did I just do? The window go arrow has been HUDified. To access the window controls, hold down the left control key. Okay, there we go. Let's unHUDify it. Oh. I figured it out. Okay, hold on. Hold the fort. Return to Carloon's fort and give him Sir Ganazio's sword. So let's do that. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. 'Cause I know I'm having a good day. I don't know why, I'm just in a good mood. And I guess I've been lethargic the last few days because of my random sickness. Like, I don't know if I had food poisoning or what. Still talking about this food poisoning shit. That's right. Pff, get over it, Void Money. Jeez. Kill this guy. Don't chase me. A monster with 3 legs. Yeah, right. Ebon Madacar. Oh yeah, I have that Madacar hide too. These guys are actually tough for their level. Cool. Are you sure you want to attempt to destroy? No, I don't. Oh, I see. The Mana Stone gives 560 points of mana to the following items. Oh, that Verndy bundle just does it automatically? Or is it the type of stone I was using? I don't fucking know this shit. Jesus. I almost cannibalized my shit because I don't know how to play the game. Remember the coat everyone wanted? Was it the GSA? Is that... Is that the coat? Madagar. Oh, yes! I do remember. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Doublet is destroyed. Damn, I can't believe I fucking forgot about that. Well, now I definitely need to get one of those. Hang that on my wall. Surgenatio. Well done, you have my thanks, but you have not proven yourself to the Knights of Karloon just yet. Now I must ask you to take on a more sensitive task. One of our leading warriors, a knight of great virtue named Sir Caretto. Sir Caretto. Journeyed into the heart of madness to discover what afflicts the Fiyun who have gone mad. It has been some time since we heard from him. Please follow him into the heart of madness at these coordinates and discover what has become of him. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break. Maybe get another cup of coffee started as well. I'm a coffee addict. I drink coffee at 9:30 p.m. What about it? What of it? I actually drink it at like 3 in the morning. But anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for being patient. I'm back. My coffee's still brewing, so I will step away for another minute in a bit. But first we will run to the next portal. Just consolidate some time here. I guess I'll just go around. Should probably bring it up on the map so I can see where it is. All the way down there. And it would be faster to teleport back, but to Cillian rather. Let's just run through the wilds. Why not? I always say that's what this game is to me. Now we got a train of baddies following us. Some mushroom people. Ursawin. Fun little tidbit, if you didn't know, Ursawin are actually also from Ispar. They're one of the creatures that also came from Ispar. So Ispar isn't completely an Earth analog. Like, I would say it's mostly an Earth analog, but not 100%. Oh man, reed shark. Sorry, armadillo. I just hear them and I automatically say reed shark. Let's try to avoid the trains this time. We'll run around the orange dots. I kind of see the portal. Okay. It's a good distance. I'm going to AFK for 1 more minute while I just finish preparing my coffee. Okay, I'm back. I do add creamer and sugar to my coffee. It's too bitter for me. But I do say that with caveats, because I do actually like some things that are bitter quite a bit. And if I'm drinking espresso, I can drink that straight. Or if I'm drinking French press coffee, I can also drink that straight. But pretty much drip coffee or Americanos, I can't drink straight. And I know people are probably going to say Americano is just espresso with more water. I guess because espresso is just like a quick burst, I can handle it. But I don't know, some bitter things I can actually palate quite well. But coffee, I do struggle a bit more with. I don't know why. But I suspect it's also because it's very hot and I have a lot of sensitivity to hot temperatures. Like, part of the thing is, if I don't add cream or milk, it's too hot for me to drink. Like, I have a very sensitive tongue and sensitive gums. Like, I know everybody can relate to pizza burning the roof of their mouth. But when I drink coffee straight, it's kind of the same. But I don't know, it might also be just be the flavor, the style of bitterness is a bit much for me. Because I can drink like Campari or Fernet Branca straight, no problem. I actually like them both quite a bit. But then coffee, for some reason, drip coffee I struggle with. But maybe there's a food scientist out there who can explain to me why, because I have no idea. Okay, so we're in the heart of madness. Let me bring up the map. See if I need to use it. This one looks pretty straightforward as well. There are a couple loops, but nothing really winding. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let me just see if there's anything I need here. Testament of Sir Coretto on the corpse of Sir Coretto. Okay. In a side passage room near the end of the dungeon, you will find Sir Coretto. Talk to him if you wish, then kill him. And loot the testament of Sir Coretto. Any relation to Junior Coretto? Coretto Soprano? I'm sure that's not actually his name. I'm probably remembering it wrong. Ah. Well, this must be interesting to watch. Stuck behind the pillar. Let me do that. I was just gonna leave it, but may as well just zoom in for the time being. Okay. Scarlet Red Letter. Keep picking these up. Okay, so the only real loop is this section, I believe. No. Now, I've heard some people say if you need to add sugar and cream to your coffee, you don't actually like the taste of coffee. I disagree. I don't think that's a good point to make. Because you could say that about a lot of food. Like, let's say ginger. Like, nobody's eating ginger root. Well, sorry, somebody's eating ginger root raw. There's somebody out there doing it. Guaranteed. However, most people do not enjoy eating ginger root raw. They mix it with a bunch of other stuff. Then they're like, wow, I like the flavor. You know, think ginger beer. Like, that's a pretty pure form of ginger. Without actually being raw ginger root. But you need the mix of stuff. You need the sugars and the carbonated water, the fermentation. And that is how I respond to the naysayers of adding stuff to your coffee. But mind you, I would like to be able to drink it without sugar, because obviously I drink a lot of coffee, which is probably not great for you to begin with, but then adding a ton of sugar as well, also not ideal. This guy's gonna fucking kill me. Come on. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into these full health. Oh, fuck no. Come on. Blah, blah. They look like zombies. I'm not sure what they're supposed to look like, to be honest. Like maybe, I guess maybe White Walkers. It might be an analog to that, possibly. There's some good lore behind the Fian. Yeah, I have noticed that there is some lore I should probably read into at some point. I like how all the undead creatures have a story like linking back to the Empyreans somehow. Like, oh, these specific types of undead are Daracostians who wanted to basically be immortal. Like, living 1,000 years wasn't good enough. But I wonder if they're just like toying with the psychology of, oh, hypothetically, if you lived for thousands of years, would you still fear death at the end of your run? Drink the potion. Gonna keep occasionally checking the map just to make sure, because there is one spot where it looks like I could potentially go the wrong way. But I think as long as I stay left for the most part. Like this area looks like I should just keep going straight. Morphine. If they ever do make another AC game, they should make it take place on Ispar. That's my 2 cents. Show us Ispar, damn it. Or at least give us the rest of Oberian. Yeah, absolutely. I just kind of think it would be interesting to see things from the other point of view, like, you know, we're in the place where everybody got teleported to. Show us the place where people left with no explanation of where they went. Oof. Here, let's summon the golem. If we can draw some attention here. Whoa! That was fast. I wasn't expecting that. Thought he'd at least turn around. I know my golem is pretty weak for these guys, but still. With modern computing, we could technically have everything from the AC universe. Yeah, pretty much. Oh man, those some of those worlds, like the Turmeric world, I would like to visit as well. It's like a world orbiting a gas giant. I kind of like how they mix and match themes from both fantasy and sci-fi. Usually when you see that, it's done in such a way where it's a sci-fi game, but everybody's using swords, or there's like futuristic elves, like shit like that. But kind of seeing it in the reverse, like, oh, there's all these different worlds, which are basically just different planets. Or you might even say they're parallel universes, but it depends on how you look at it. Either way, it's a sci-fi theme. They're all coming through portals, Stargate style. But I guess Stargate, in a way, did that too, because usually they were going to worlds that didn't develop technology. But I guess that's still kind of different, because it takes place in the present day. Whereas we're talking about something that's a medieval fantasy style game with oddly sci-fi themes. You know, when I said the thing about a futuristic world that has like sci-fi elves and swords and shit like that, I was thinking of Shadowrun, but then I just realized Phantasy Star Online is the same thing. Except instead of elves straight up being another race, they're like, oh, they're genetically enhanced humans. And they're also not very creative with the names of the races in that game. It's like human, Newman, Dooman, Zoomin. Okay. Then randomly the machine, the Machinoid race is called Cast. Like there's human, Newman, Dooman, Zoomin, Cast, and Beast. Like why even? I should just retcon all the dumb names. To be honest. Especially since that the IP is still going. Anyway, I'm just ranting. I'm ranting with myself at this point. Next, they're gonna have a human-cow hybrid and call it Moomin. Oh, sorry, that's Project Gorgon. And for anybody who doesn't get that joke in hindsight, are you much of a Legend of Zelda fan? I am a huge Legend of Zelda fan. For anybody who didn't get that reference, the Project Gorgon one, you can play as a pig, or a cow, or whatever. And they have their own stat tree. You can level up all your stats in pig or cow. That's literally like all I know about the game. Yeah, I'm a huge Zelda fan. Breath of the Wild is, honestly, it's my favorite Zelda game. I like open world games to begin with, but it's pretty much got everything I've wanted from a Zelda game since I started playing Zelda. Like, I remember as a kid just playing Ocarina of Time and wondrously aiming around, or aimlessly wandering around. Man, how the hell did I fucking mess that up? I got my merds wixed really bad. Aimlessly wandering around. Wondrously aiming around. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I would wondrously aim around, and I always wished I could go to all these different areas that you could see in the distance. I just remember always feeling like I wish they had more to explore in this game. I just want to get lost in it. And the fact that you can do that now is amazing. Woo! Yeah, the one that's coming out, I think it's Tears of the Kingdom. What do you think of Tears of the Kingdom? I'm very excited for it. But I don't think I'm going to get it on release, unfortunately. Because I have to be frugal since I'm not working right now. But I'm very excited for it. The new abilities that I've seen look very cool. Ganon drank some water. Yeah, well, I mean, at least he's human again. Having him be like a weird cloud thing was... It was an interesting take to separate him from his human form and just have him be this monstrous force. But I'm glad they brought him back as an actual sentient being. I'm kind of thinking like maybe what they're going to be going for is that... Oof. Never did I think the Zelda series would allow vehicle building, right? I mean, even I haven't played the expansion for Breath of the Wild, but even the fact that they have a motorbike in it is pretty cool and very unexpected. Like, I hope someday there's a Zelda MMO. But they shouldn't call it Zelda if they do make an MMO. They should just call it like Hyrule Online or something. And you can pick one of the races. Same Zelda Online. The only thing I know is Nintendo would fuck it up. But if they paid somebody else to do it, that would be freaking awesome. So basically, the thing I keep saying about Nintendo is that they don't understand the internet. So even though they make really freaking amazing stuff, I don't know if they could handle an MMO. But I wish they could. You know what? This is the spot I was supposed to take a left turn. So at the next fork, I think I'm gonna have to go straight, possibly, or right. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let me look at the map real quick. Oh, you know what? I got it wrong. I was supposed to go right, not left. But yeah, I mean, being able to select, like, I think being able to select your race would be cool. Zelda has some very well fleshed out races. You know, I kind of imagine that at some point they will make something like that, but I'm not sure if it'll strictly be an MMO or if they'll make it like a social game. I think eventually they'll do it though, because I'm sure they're aware that people want to play as a Goron or a Zora. It's not good. This is not good. Woo! Okay. Ever since Majora's Mask, I wanted a Zelda MMO. I remember thinking, like, man, if I could do all of these abilities in an online game, that would be cool. And at the time, I thought it would never happen because it was a console game. And Nintendo would never put something on PC. Nowadays, that's not so deranged of a thought. I mean, there's Nintendo IPs on mobile. So maybe it is possible. What did I do? Oh. Must have accidentally pressed enter. Do 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 do. Ugh. This fucking magic. Should probably bump up my magic defense. Stay safe. Drink tinctures. I know I'm splitting my focus between two guys. Whatever. Yay! We're on some high attacks as well. Come on, buddy! Die already! Ooh. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at magic defense, actually. Oh, it's pretty pumped up already. You know what? Let's just fucking do it. Why not? Summon this. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say we got him, but it was my companion who died. You play any sandbox games at all? Not really. I mean, actually, I guess I play No Man's Sky from time to time. I was playing Rust for a while, too, when it became popular again. I was trying to build up a system in No Man's Sky for the Twitch community, but barely anybody was participating, so I ended up abandoning it for the most part. Like, some people would participate, and then I wouldn't see them again for 3 months. But I really do like what they've built out of No Man's Sky. Damn it. Ugh. One of these guys has a key. Yeah, let me zoom in here. Where do I get the key. Do I have the key? Oh no, I see. I get it back there. Okay. It's not that far, I don't think. Okay, maybe it is far. I don't know if this map is accurate, to be honest. Because it looks like the key was supposed to be somewhere totally different. Or the door, rather. Man, these guys are such a bother to kill, too. Fuck. I hear more of them respawning. After I kill this guy, I'm just gonna quickly cycle my targeting. See if there's anything on the ground. Nope. Just one lonely fiend. Dude, you're shambling. Yeah, I don't know if they changed this dungeon after the map was made or what. Or after AC maps went down. God damn it. Maybe I should use a different weapon against these guys. It does seem like it's not the most efficient weapon. Okay. Oh, fuck. Two more. What Switch games do you play? Right now, mostly Monster Hunter Rise. I have been playing Tales of Vesperia as well, but I think I'm gonna abandon that soon. It's a great game, but I've been streaming it on Twitch, and nobody's really participating. So feels like a bad game choice. I'll just continue it off stream and play something else when I'm streaming. Yeah, I haven't played anything else really in a while. When I have a little bit more money, I do want to play some of the Zelda games I've neglected. Like, I never played Skyward Sword. And, ooh, let me compare that to my helmet. Oh, it's better. And I like the looks of it, too. Okay. I don't think it's going to be over here, but I just want to cycle my... Oh, fuck. There's two guys there. Never mind. Let's go back. But yeah, since I never played Skyward Sword, I had actually intended to buy it on launch and just... I got sidetracked because I had too many other games going on at the same time. Like, I play a lot of games, so sometimes it's hard to commit to some of the stuff I've been waiting for. And I try not to fall into the trap of buying something and then never playing it. Unless it's like a game under $5. And I don't feel so bad about it. And I guess there's a lot of other stuff I have that I want to play, like Shin Megami Tensei 5 I wanted to get back to. Basically, Shin Megami Tensei 3 is one of my favorite games ever. So I was a little bit disappointed that SMT 5 didn't really feel the same. However, I do like the world design and the graphics quite a bit, so I'll probably get back to it at some point. How many games do you have in your Steam library? Not too much, actually. I think I have about maybe a little more than 100. I've done pretty good at not overbuying stuff. And I always get games... I pretty much only get games when they're on sale as well. I'm pretty good with not overspending games. But I used to be very bad with spending. So I've kind of outgrown that phase, luckily. Okay, hold on. Damn it. Have you played any of the Tom Clancy games? I played one of the early Splinter Cell games. I actually liked quite a bit. And I think Rainbow Six Vegas was the other one I played. But I liked Splinter Cell a lot. I used to be a fan of Metal Gear Solid games, and I thought it's pretty similar, but I thought it had a lot of nice adaptations. It was like kind of like an improvement on Metal Gear Solid, but more reality-based. I was watching Jack Ryan. I got through the first season of Jack Ryan, but I'm gonna have to give it another attempt. I kind of abandoned it after season 2. Come on. Yeah, I haven't played a Tom Clancy game in quite a while. Like when I used to play them, the Xbox 360 was my platform of choice. Okay, what the fuck? What the F? I didn't even need the key? I'm so confused. This dungeon is not the same as the map. Did you ever see much of the Walking Dead Telltale games? Pure story choice games. Yeah, you know what? I did play the first one, and I really liked it. I want to get back into those, actually. So on Friday nights on Twitch, I play only scary games. And I was thinking of getting back to Walking Dead once I finish with Resident Evil games. So basically, right now I'm playing Resident Evil 7. And when I finish that, I'll move on to Resident Evil 8. And after that, I'll be out of Resident Evil games. So I was thinking of, I was actually thinking of playing this old GameCube game called Eternal Darkness. Then once I'm done with that, I don't have anything planned for scary games. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of horror games. And the Walking Dead Telltale game, that was really good. Okay, here we go. Sir Coretto tells you, I would wager my friend Sir Genazio sent you to find me. Noble of you, but futile. I am no use to anyone. I am broken. I've discovered things too terrible to bear. Please put me out of my misery. Strike me down so I may die like a true knight. And when I am dead, take my last testament to Genazio. So he will know. So they all will know. Are you going to fight back? Okay, good. I just straight up kill him. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of damage to him, but he doesn't have a ton of health, so. So it works out. Thank you. His dying breaths as I'm laughing at him. Oh boy, why did I have to laugh? You know what? I'm gonna try not to pick up any scrolls. If I need the scrolls, I'll just fucking buy them. How many pages is this? 4. Okay. Well, I will get out of here. Then we can head back. Why is there a random cow in here? Oh, God. I don't want to fight these guys. Random cow corpse. Okay, let's head back to Cillian. Beef before dinner, right? And as we run back to the fort, I'll read that. I'll read that book. Well, you know what? This quest is actually taking longer than I realized, so once it's done, I might have to wrap things up. I don't want to overdo it with my stream times, because streaming can be a little bit addictive, and I don't want to spend all my time gaming. Like, gaming is already addictive as it is, but when you're actively talking to people, even if nobody's here and I'm talking to myself, I still enjoy it way too much. Anyway, my brothers in the knighthood of Karlun, I have traveled to the Fian settlement in these islands and spoken with their leaders. They are a gentle folk who have learned much about and acquired much power. I have come to admire their hard-won wisdom and thank our own people, especially our ruler, who led us into this forbidding land through his own arrogance. Oh, sorry. Think, not thank. And learn a lesson from their downfall. Interesting. You got a sexy voice. Keep it up. Hey, thank you. People like my voice. What can I say? I have discovered what horrors drove the Fian mad. The Fian, it seems, have some kind of gland or organ in the back of the head. When removed, drives them mad. It is also an unfortunate side effect that the smell of one of these exhumed glands is something that reliably attracts the foul-eater beasts that have lately become a standard element of Varichi's army in this new land. It was not a disease or a catastrophe or fickle chance that turned up so many gentle creatures into ravening beasts. The affliction does not come from an experiment gone awry that twisted their minds. It was not overreaching hubris that made them monsters. No, the Fiyun were victimized to feed an immoral hunger for power. Someone saw that their purposes would be served by the suffering of these innocent creatures. I know who brought evil to the Fiyun, and it is us. Only us. I have no desire to go on after all I have witnessed. I have asked your messenger to strike me down and end my torment. Honor the person who brings you my last testament, because that person has fulfilled my final wish. Aww. Genazio. Hold on. Genazio. Take this. Now what? Sir Genazio tells you, this is heartbreaking. We will all mourn the great man that Sir Coretto was. And I thank you for putting him out of his misery. You have proven yourself to me. I will give you permission to enter the Hall of Karlun and speak with our Grand Master. You've also been judged worthy to receive a piece of armor of the Knights of Karlun. Wear it with honor. Okay. What about the description? See if there's anything. A breastplate commonly worn by the Knights of Karlun. See how it looks. It actually... Oh, sorry. I was going to say, it actually looks like what I have. It's because it was what I had. It's that one. Notice that design around here quite a bit. Anywho-ha. Okay, let's look at the quest here. Hall of Karlun. Enter and at the end kill Sir Belfalor. Loot the Ring of Karlun. For the Whispering Blade, return to Cillian and give the ring to the Grandmother. Let's check out the map here. Hopefully this one's accurate. Also, let me see if there's any other items. Nope. No other items. Just the ring. And it's barely even a dungeon. It's actually a very, very small area. Let's get on with it. This was a pretty lengthy quest, actually. There's guards. Oh boy. I'm gonna regret this. Nope, he's actually pretty soft. Moderate mana stone, may as well pick it up. Hey, buddy. Okay, hold on. Let me switch weapons. And do more. There we go. I think whatever resistances they need, they just have them for that that weapon. Nice. I should have switched a long time ago. Let's go. Ooh. Ah! What was that death message? You reduce guard to a sizzling, oozing mass. Oh. Amazing. You know, I used to hate my voice, but ever since I started streaming, I grew to like it more and more. And then I realized everybody fucking likes my voice. It kind of makes me feel like, should I get into voice acting or something? I don't know. It could be the calling I never knew I had. Come on, kill him. What was with the Bob Ross hair thing? I was just being memey. It's an emote I made, basically. Like, by the way, here's a random post. By the way, this. Occasionally I like to be memey. I'll pick that up, I guess. Just one of those, by the way, this is me being stupid. I never want people to think I take myself seriously. Oh boy, Sir Belfalor tells you, and so I die by treachery. Go running to your masters, corrupt puppet. Wow, jeez. Why am I a corrupt puppet? Is that a chest? No. It looks like a chest, but it's just scenery. What, no exit portal? I have to go back the way I came. I guess that's why they're not hostile. Okay. Oh. Let's lifestone back. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, just want to make sure I can't do anything else here. Maybe read the description of that ring. An ancient, heavy, scratched gold ring with the bull insignia of Karlu, legendary founder of Biome. Should I risk handing it to this guy? Because what if he comments on it? Let's do it. He doesn't know what to do with that. Okay. Back to Cilium. I think after this, I will take another bathroom break, and then we can do one of those things you were mentioning. And then I'll have to wrap it up. Can I jump? Actually, might be able to make it. Oh, so close. So close! God damn it. Hey, you changed your hair again. How do you grow it so fast? Oh fuck, what am I doing? Enter this. Duh! Beautiful. Oh, these fellas want to say. That it? Beautiful. It is regrettable what had to be done to brave Sir Belfalor, but we are glad the ring of Karloon is ours. You have our gratitude. May your kindness to the people of Cilion be known to all you meet. So I should get the Champion of Cilion title. Just checking to see if she was supposed to give me some experience. Nope, I guess not. Oh, but she was supposed to give a token, I guess. Yeah, when I gave the ring, she's supposed to give a token. Darn. But I think I have the title now. Champion of Cilion. Sweet. I'll make that my display title for a bit. And I'm just gonna AFK for a couple minutes while I use the washroom. Okay, I'm back. Now, an adventurer said he patched that, but I guess maybe the Gold Eve hasn't been patched yet, so... Hey, Titan, how's it going? Well, whatever you have planned, Wask, let's do it up. Get this show on the road. as it were. Also, it's my skill situation. Just a sec, gotta look it up. Alrighty. How's your day, Titan? Oh, it's good to see you as always. You play tunes on your streams or no? Nah, just in the starting soon screen, really. First to your rock already. I have been thinking about doing them on my other YouTube channel, but I just don't have the time anymore to dedicate to streaming in like 4 different places. So basically I have two Twitch channels and I have 2 YouTube channels. Yeah, this one or oh yo. Yo. Alrighty. Why so many channels? Just separating my game stuff with my music stuff. Now you can run the quest. Okay. Sarah Biden. Alrighty. Yeah, I tried doing the music stuff and the game stuff on the same channel on Twitch, but too many people were confused and it was annoying me. Like, people I see once a month on Twitch would come on and they'd be like, "What is this?" And it would happen like every time I streamed music. So I was just like, you know what? This is... I'm getting too tired of explaining this every single time, so I'm just gonna separate them. This one facing the bookshelf, I'm guessing. Oh boy! Or the other one. Cipher, okay. This device is used to learn... Sorry, to form a conduit between yourself and certain pure mana fields, other mana-drawing creatures in the area. In the area of a mana field will prevent purity. Use this modified mana stone when you're in the presence of a cleansed mana field in the facility. You will need to align yourself with the mana flow of each floor first, and then the central mana field of that floor. The entrance of the facility is here already. Wait, where is that on the map? Oh, way over there. Way over there. Back to your rock, maybe? I'm guessing we're portal botting. Possibly. If the right portal bot is there. Sweet. But any case, as I was saying, Titan. Holy shit, they're just running into the pit. As I was saying, that was really ridiculous. This game is awesome, right? Oh man, what's going on? Do I just stand here? Use the stone here? Okay. Mana flows across the surface of the stone. Your fingers tingle as waves of energy coruscate across them and up your arms. A shiver moves across your body, up into your chest, and quickly down through your feet. Use it again, or you feel no change? Okay. As I was saying, then the reason originally I had planned to have both music and game stuff here, but I felt the pressure of the YouTube algorithm, and I finally split the channel into 2 different channels. The algorithm, the pressure was too much. I couldn't handle it. Okay. I used the stone. Or am I supposed to use both of these stones? Because I have 2 stones. What about tunes on stream? Do you use any music? Yeah, I've been doing, I've been playing tunes in the starting soon section of my stream. Like for the first 10 minutes. But otherwise I don't. Yeah, it's all stuff I've produced for the most part. Actually, for all the part. But I don't know, maybe I should start thinking about playing tunes in the background. Part of the reason I don't is because I I feel I'm gonna run out of music, and then it's just gonna be on loop, basically. But I actually do have another tune coming out on Spotify soon. I'm trying to put out a tune on Spotify at least once a month. It's not really bringing in very good money, but but I feel like the more consistent I am with it, the better it's going to be. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, no worries. I get it. Plus, I think it's kind of nice to just have a laid-back stream without all the music. Yeah, for sure. Some of the DJs I know on Twitch, they're like some of the bigger DJs I know. I actually met up with one a couple months ago, or I met up with more than one, to be honest. But one of them was saying like they were stepping away from Twitch because they felt like their streams had like a weird sexual energy from the fans. Drag a blue Aetheria sigil here to activate it. I just do I do anything? I'm scared. Am I supposed to do it? Was I supposed to do the same thing with the other Mana Stone? Now you can use orbs called Aetheria. But sorry, Titans, also that other streamer I was just talking about was a female DJ as well, so I kind of get that. Hey, Javi, good to see ya. You unlock them by using your new Mana Stone on Coalesced Aetheria. Then wield it. Okay. You can get 2 new slots at levels 150 and 225. Okay, are those the things that give me bonus stats? Okay, I see. I knew there were 3 of those. I didn't know I couldn't remember what they were called. I'm guessing it's 75, 150, and 225. Sweet. Sweet. Congrats on getting your first Aetheria. Thank you. Now I can do a drudge dance. Also, I'm going to close this door. I hear those golems banging around. Back to Lifestone, yeah. Well, we're just about to wrap things up, Hobby. Very fun stream today, though. I'm glad I was able to make it for an extra stream. I'm gonna try to do another one on Saturday. Basically, want me to grab you a test Etheria? Sure, yeah. Basically, I talked to Butter last night, and we were... Actually, I'll end today quite a bit, too. And we were discussing how it feels like I'm getting more growth here than on Twitch. Like, Twitch is great, but it kind of feels like it's easy to stagnate there. And once you stream there, your stream doesn't go anywhere, you know? It's like once you're done streaming, it's done. Here you have a stream and people keep watching like a week, a month. It's very humbling. I wasn't expecting that to happen at all. So the fact that it is happening is just kind of blowing my mind. And it just kind of makes me want to dedicate more time to this. I guess also because it took me a long time to find a groove of what would work on YouTube. It seemed like everything I was doing was kind of like I would hit a brick wall really quickly. But now it feels like I've found something that works for me. But yeah, streaming on YouTube is definitely, it is very sick. Like, honestly, I'm really not sure why Twitch doesn't try to copy YouTube a little bit. Because I definitely see YouTube copies some stuff from Twitch, or has copied it recently. It's like they could add so much value to their platform if they just did a few things similarly. Like, you go to the front page of Twitch, and they have this entire feature to create clips, which is actually a really good feature, but then you can't see clips on the front page of Twitch. And it's like, why the fuck not? Or like everybody on Twitch has been complaining about how many ads there are, but then you watch clips and ads never pop up. You watch highlights and ads never pop up. It's like, why don't they put ads on this? Why don't they push these things, which could definitely bring a lot more revenue for both them and their streamers? It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm just some dude on the internet who fucking thought about this after having like a couple months of success on YouTube. So surely other people have thought about this before too, and it's like, why the fuck have the people in charge of Twitch not thought about it? But then it's like, oh, because it's managed by a bunch of idiots. That's why. They're like lowest common denominators. Like, honestly, Twitch has the worst management ever. But the thing is, Twitch and YouTube are two different products, right? But YouTube's kind of going in a direction where they're trying to do everything. On the way to me. Thank you, Wask. Basically, it's like YouTube is trying to be the everything app these days. They got coalesced Etheria. I just drag it up there. Ohm. Like, I know Twitch isn't trying to be a YouTube type service, but I still think they could copy some of the things YouTube does. It just makes me wonder, like, why they don't. The Ethereal will gain XP over time to power up. Okay. Kind of like the Or I saw some weapons do that too. Man, I'm really loving the vibe of the clouds right now. Like, I'm right at home. Where am I? Is this Vancouver? Ominous clouds. Skybox is surprisingly good on AC. It really is. Viamund I use Twitch rarely as it has all default settings on channels to phone, verified users only on chat. This can be disabled by any channel owner, but the fact that they have it as a default is offensive to me. YouTube is more user-friendly. Yeah, I hear you. There's a lot of things about Twitch. Like, as a streaming service, I like it more, but most of the art budget went to that skybox. Exactly. As a streaming service, I like Twitch more, but overall, I've always preferred YouTube. I've always had trouble with Twitch eating too much bandwidth. Yeah, it does eat a lot of bandwidth. I had to do... When I started on Twitch, like, I had to do PC upgrades just to get it to stream fluidly. I feel like with YouTube, it at least archives your stuff so people can find it later. Well, Twitch archives your stuff as well. It's just nobody goes back and watches it. Or, actually, that's not true. My mom goes back and watches my old Twitch streams. And nobody else. That's also not true. But they don't watch it the same way people watch YouTube. Aw. Void Mom is the best. And you don't get anything out of people watching your old Twitch streams. Like, at least on YouTube, you do get something out of it. It counts towards your requirements to make it to partner. And also, yeah, you don't get anything for it. There's no ads, which is part of what I was complaining about. Like, Twitch has all these extra things, and then they bombard you with ads when you're live. But it's like, why don't they skim down the amount of ads and push the archived video harder, push the highlights, push the clips? Because that stuff costs a lot less to host than a live stream. Like streaming things live is very expensive. It's very expensive for companies to perform. So on the other hand, just hosting video, like it is not very expensive. Like hosting video that isn't live is really cheap in comparison. And I think, like, why doesn't Twitch just push that harder? They already have all the video there. But literally, you go to their front page, and there's nowhere on their front page where you can watch archived video. It doesn't make any sense. Even though it's all there. Like I have videos on my Twitch page from like 7 or 8 years ago. I think the draw to Twitch is the live chat. Yeah. But there's no reason they can't change that either. But anyway, I can't complain too much about it because at the end of the day, tomorrow I'm going to go back to Twitch and I'm going to have fun on it. But then I'm going to complain about it again. And I don't want to be just another person who bitches about Twitch. Because it's like a meme right now. Like people are getting so fed up with it. Ugh. Complaints about YouTube on Twitch. You know, note to self, create better stream platform. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of people don't complain about YouTube on Twitch. But vice versa happens quite often. Like Twitch, at the end of the day, Twitch is really a different kind of platform. It's more about, at least for me, it's kind of two things. It's either watching esports players, or it's about getting a small, tight-knit community and playing games together. But I kind of secretly hope that Kick destroys Twitch. Even though people might criticize me for saying that. But I just think Twitch needs a major shake-up. I think it's also about watching new games when they drop. Yeah, that's true too. That has to be a huge draw. You know, there's Twitch has a little bit of a monopoly on streaming, and the fact that they don't capitalize more on it is really, really weird. Like, I don't really understand what their business goals are. And I hope that Kick destroys them. Even though I am primarily on Twitch. Even though the CEO of Twitch is stepping down, I doubt anything good will come of it. Yeah, well, the new CEO is even worse. They just replaced one CEO that had already mentally checked out with an even worse CEO. Like, they got to get a CEO in there who actually knows how to run an internet company. The moderation of taking down content seems to be flipped between the two platforms. Yeah. Well, Twitch has some very sus takedowns too. Like Dr. Disrespect being banned, for example. Like, I don't know why he was banned. I will throw that out there first. But it seems like part of it was because he gets paid so much by Twitch, or got paid so much by Twitch. And like, he probably did something that deserves banning, but they might have been a little bit more forgiving on him if they didn't have a whole bunch of other contracts and were like, oh, we can make more money by dropping him and splitting the same offer we had for him between several other people. Twitch loves to get into people's personal business when they shouldn't, and then when they need to step up, they completely say that's not important. Yeah. Well, I think they love to get into people's personal business when it either saves them money or nobody will know about it. And if it's a situation where they need to step up the plate, they'll say they don't want to get involved because they don't want to look like they're being political, basically. Even though it's not political at all. It's just being consistent with their policies. They aren't consistent, more or less. They have a double standard. But anyway, I'm just ranting at this point, and I don't know how interested everyone is in listening to me rant about Twitch. But at the end of the day, the whole point was I can stream on here for 3 hours a week and I actually see growth. There, I put a ton of effort into putting out good content and there's no growth. So it kind of makes me rethink how I'm doing things. But in any case, I gotta go. We need to eat dinner and go to the gym, maybe? No, never mind. She shook her head. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you hopefully on Saturday.